and it takes someone a couple days to a week to wrap a house, then it's a no-brainer. But if you're doing that, then we have other problems that we need to talk about. If you're taking a week to wrap a house, um, you might be doing the wrong trade. What is up, everyone? My name is John Dawson. I am a owner of a construction company. I'm a builder. You guys may have watched my off the grid build. I've done a lot of stuff, whether it be commercial, churches, dog kennels, to residential home construction, new construction, custom home construction, and even restoration and remodels. And I want to talk to you guys about Huber Zip versus OSB and house wrap. And I wrote some numbers down here. I just did a quick rundown of some numbers to compare what the actual all-in price would be to utilize Huber Zip versus house wrap and OSB. Now, there are a lot of benefits to Huber wood when it comes to air tightness, WRB, all that other stuff. We can get into that in a different video. Right now, I just want to compare cost to show you guys kind of what your numbers will play out to be over the course of a really simple build here. So I'm going to run these numbers based off of like a 20 by 40 build, which is about 120 some odd linear feet. And I broke it down price per sheet. The question isn't really what's better. We know what's better. The question is how much better is it for what price? You know, that's what it comes down to, as whether we're building our own house, whether we're a contractor, we're building other people's homes. How do we sell a Huber Zip house? How do we justify buying Huber Zip for our own build? So for the starting point, we're going to say, and I just looked these numbers up to make sure I was current. For a sheet of Huber Zip, it's going to cost you $32 just for the 4x8 sheet, 7/16, which is your typical sheathing for the majority of builds. For OSB, the price is going to be $19. I think it's $18.98 or something. So we're just going to say $19 for a sheet of OSB. So you can see a significant price difference, right? You're not quite double, but you're getting pretty close. So with that, you are like, well, a no-brainer, right? OSB is a lot cheaper, but what you don't realize is OSB isn't the final step of the build, right? Neither is just the Huber Zip panel. So going through Huber Zip, you have to buy the panel and then you have to buy the tape, okay? So the tape comes in 300-foot rolls, and you can get that for the price on that is going to be, I wrote it down right here. Why can't I find it? The price for that is going to be $26 for a roll of 300-foot tape. Now, I did the math on that. So if you have 300 feet of tape, each panel is going to take about 12 feet of tape, because you have 8 feet on both sides and 4 feet on the top and bottom. But you overlap. So one piece of tape is going to cover half of the other sheet. So with that, you divide that total number in half. So we have 12 linear feet of tape per panel, which when you break that down into a 300-foot roll, you're sitting at about 25 sheets of Huber wood for each roll of tape. So we're gonna do the math. If the roll costs us a little under $26 and we get 25 sheets out of that, that's about $1 a sheet. So we're gonna add that to just the price of the sheet. So we're now sitting at, for a Zip system home, you're sitting at $33 per sheet. Okay, so we have that number now. So let's go into the OSB. The OSB is $19, right? But that OSB is just a starting point. You frame your house, you put your OSB up. That's basically phase one. Then you got to get your house wrap. So for a 9 by 150-foot roll of house wrap, you're going to be around $118, right? Now, keep in mind, and I didn't really calculate for this, but with house wrap, you have to overlap. So house wrap is this stuff right here, right? So you can see in the middle of that, where you see the Tyvek right there, you can see that there's a seam. That overlap needs to be anywhere from, I think it's 24 inches, somewhere around there. So you have to have overlap, but we're not going to account for that. We're just going to say we run the seams straight. So with that, you have OSB and house wrap. The house wrap, you're getting about, I think it's you're getting about 40 panels, 40 sheets out of that house wrap. So you divide 118 into 40, and you come out around, what is it? $2.90 per panel. So with an OSB panel, getting that house wrap on it, Dividing all that up into that 32 square feet, you're looking at about $2 and but you're basically looking at $3. So we're gonna say $3 to keep this math simple. So now you go from 19 to $22 for that sheet. But that's not the last thing that you need for the OSB and the house wrap. You need tape for the house wrap seams so that those seams don't blow up, and you're gonna need cap nails. So once you add those cap nails, and you can buy, I think, 2,000 cap nails for $53. So again, you divide those cap nails down, and those come out to be, what is it? I think it's about, I wrote this down. I don't know why I can't find it. There it is. That comes out to be, the tape's about $13. So that comes out to be about 50 cents. So we're just gonna scrap the tape. We're gonna say the tape comes free. We're not gonna add that 50 cents. For the cap nails, you're getting about 54 sheets out of that. And you need about 40-ish nails. If you're nailing on a 12-inch by 16-inch pattern, you need about 40 nails. So you can get um, about 50 sheets out of that, around there. So we're gonna say, because it's $54, you can get 50 sheets out of that. We're just going to say it's about $1 per sheet. Now that's not accounting for corners and all that other stuff, but we're just going to say $1. So now we're sitting at $23.50. Let's take the 50 cents off. We're going to say $23 for an entire system of OSB. So you have Huber Zip with the panel and the tape being $33, and you have a $10 decrease in price for your OSB and house wrap, which is $23. So if we were going to frame, or sheathe, excuse me, an 8-foot wall that's 120 linear feet, that's going to come out to be about $990 for Huber Zip system. For OSB, it's going to come out to be around $690. So you have a $300 difference there, right? So you're like, oh, whoa, I can compound that as you scale to your build. You're saving $300. But that's not it. So when you install Huber Zip, and I'll put it back up on the screen so you can kind of see what I'm talking through, you can see that Huber Zip is a one-off system. So you throw that zip up, and then you tape those seams, and you're done. So the labor, I would say, as someone who has built with zip for years, and previous to that, I built with house wrap for years, the time difference in installing the zip system, as you can see how crisp and clean and simple it is significantly shorter. So I would say you could, I mean, in my case, you can sheathe a house and you can zip that house in the same day, depending on the size and all that other stuff. Or you can sheathe it and then zip it the next day very easily. And your labor costs aren't going to expand much past the installation of that actual sheathing. That sheathing's pretty much going to be the install time that you have. You can send one guy behind your framers. As they sheath it, the guy behind him goes and zips it by himself. All he needs is a roll of tape and a roller, and it's very simple. It's very time effective. So the additional labor on that, I wouldn't say as much. I would say maybe you want to add a couple hours, right? So with that, let's say we add an extra $100 to the price of Huber for labor to get that additional step, which is the zip. So we're looking at $1,090 to get that Huber Zip done, watertight, WRB, and it's great. And I'm going to get into some other things here in a second about that. OSB with the house wrap, and let me show you some pictures here. You can see here it's not so simple. That house wrap's blown off. That's going to need to be repaired. This house wrap is usually what your house wrap's going to look like. It's going to be wrinkly. There's some issues. There's some aesthetic things that I wouldn't say are necessarily issues, but it's just not as straightforward. And then you can see here on this one, it's just a mess, right? It's just a mess. So with house wrap, you're going to need two guys for sure. I looked it up because I was curious, and the Google AI basically said that the time frame to wrap a house is a few days for a small or medium sized house, but could take a week or more for larger homes. Me personally, that seems a little long. I don't think it's necessarily going to take that long to wrap a house. So I went on the conservative side and said, let's say we put two guys on house wrap and it takes them a day to wrap the house. Now, this also is predicated off of not being windy. I'm sitting in my house here in Texas right now. We have 60-mile-an-hour winds. If I was in the stage of my build where I needed to wrap the house with paper or with Tyvek or whatever I'm using, we would have to take today off on that and let it sit, right? We would have to just wait because we can't wrap a house when it's windy. You can, but you're going to have a lot of issues. You're going to have a lot of rips, tears. You're going to have a lot of trouble getting a 9-foot roll, or even if you're using a 3-foot roll, to lay out flat and properly fasten that so you get that WRB. So there's that whole aspect of it, of just the time that can be lost if your weather doesn't give you the perfect scenario that you need to wrap your house. So with that, let's say two guys at 20 bucks an hour working 8 hours one day to wrap an entire house, that's $320. So we add that 320 to that original 690, and you're sitting at $1,100 or $1,010. So now we're sitting at Huber Zip is $1,090 and OSB and house wrap is $1,010. So you're looking at an $80 difference to install Huber Zip versus OSB, cap nails, and house wrap. So you're not actually saving that much money, and you're opening up a ton of other variables on your build. So I just wanted to do this simple rundown to kind of show you guys why we as builders really push for Huber Zip um, on the financial side for us, because one, we have less variables. When we do our sheathing, we can go right behind it and do tape with one guy. That's less man hours, that's less labor costs, right? When we're doing that, we're not waiting for the perfect weather. So that's less time or less worry wondering, hey, we got to make sure our weather permits that we can get out there and hang this house wrap. With Huber Zip, it doesn't matter if you got 60-mile-an-hour winds. You can get out there and you can zip that, you can tape that zip system, no questions asked, right? It's not, you're rolling around with a roll of, I think, what is it, 3-inch, 4-inch tape. It's not difficult to do. So you're saving $80 in a on a what, on a 120 linear feet build, 8-foot walls. That to me is a no-brainer. Not to mention, and I've and I can speak on this because I've experienced it. When you get homes like this, you can see here the Tyvek has ripped off of these builds, which is not uncommon. If you wrap your house and you don't get it perfect, you can see this one, they have tape, they have fasteners on it. If you don't get it completely buttoned up and then you get your cladding on there or your rain screen or something else covering that, you are going to have to go back and fix this. Another issue that I've had with house wrap is, if there's, even if it's not a big rip, if I get a small rip and we get a light sprinkle or a rain or even wind, you can get tree branches, leaves, dirt, stuff behind that house wrap that you then have to go to the bottom of your house wrap or wherever it all collected and cut that open, get it all out there, let your OSB dry out, because the last thing you want to do is get moisture behind that house wrap and then button up that house wrap, because you just created a significant problem where you trapped moisture inside of your build. So there's a ton of variables that I dislike about house wrap because there's so many ways for it to go wrong, and it is a big wrong. It is, if you get moisture trapped back there, if you get any type of sticks back there and no one notices it and you get things covered up, you're going to have bulges, you're going to have moisture issues. That OSB is going to soak that water up like that, and you're going to potentially have mold issues before you even get the whole house finished. So there's a lot of issues with house wrap and OSB, especially when you break down man hours, you break down the price per 32 square feet, which is a 4x8 sheet. Again, a, an $80 difference when it comes down to labor. Now, if Google is correct and it takes someone a couple days to a week to wrap a house, then it's a no-brainer. But if you're doing that, then we have other problems that we need to talk about. If you're taking a week to wrap a house, um, you might be doing the wrong trade. So overall, that's kind of what I wanted to break down with you. With Huber Zip, you get an airtight home. You get your WRB immediately up there. I had my home that I built myself here specifically. It sat for about 2 months before I got any cladding, any roofing on it. That is not ideal. I wouldn't recommend that. But the crazy part about that is, when I was ready to start throwing roofing on, or in my case, I had a rain screen and a rain screen and insulation and all that other stuff. My home was still great. Now, I went around the entire perimeter of my home. I checked, make sure all the tape was still rolled. There were some spots where the tape wasn't looking like I got it rolled the first time. So I just cut that tape, ripped it off, and put new tape on there. It took a matter of minutes, and then I was ready to go to the next phase. And with that, no matter how many times it got rained on, no matter how much dirt and dust got blown on my build, nothing was trapped anywhere. It was a seamless, no catch zone, basically, to where I had no questions, no worry about moisture. I could see everything. Anything that got wet could easily dry out, and there was no questions asked. Not only that, when I installed my sheathing, I had it zip taped the same day. So there even those edges, when you're butting your sheets up together, those edges aren't able to get wet. So if you're able to sheathe and zip and WRB basically your home in a matter of a day by myself, that's huge. Now, another thing that's really awesome about Huber Zip, especially if you're in areas that don't have a nail inspection, what we do is we actually sheathe and zip our walls before we stand them up. So before we even get our wall in the upright position, we already have our WRB done. I hope you guys love this video. I hope you got something out of this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave me some suggestions in the bottom if you want more information on building techniques, building products. That's all I got for you guys today. Much love, ring the bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.